Hello friends, welcome to our channel Tech Easy. Random sampling is a method of selecting a sample from a data in such a manner that each sample in a data has an equal probability of getting selected. Now we have learned this concept in our classes and in theoretically, but when it comes to practical application or selecting a sample randomly during audits, we don't know how to apply it. And so often people are using various other methods for sampling and thereby not getting an exact data or exact sample of data which can relate to the population. Today in this video, we will learn how we can use various functions in Excel to do sampling randomly. Now this is our sales register that we will be using as a population where we have total 620 invoices. Now as you can see, I have already noted down two sampling criteria to select a sample. First criteria is to select all invoices above 30,000. This is to ensure that all major invoices are included in my sample size. Alternatively, what you can do, you can select top 10 or top 15 sample size by invoice value. Now I want to cover at least 10% of my population in my sample, and I am expecting that I will be getting at least 10 to 15 invoices in my first criteria. So I will be selecting 15 in my second. Now we will start with our first criteria. We have already applied filter in the sales register. So what we will do, we'll go to the invoice value and we'll filter that particular column for invoice value greater than 30,000. So these are our 15 invoices that are above 30,000. This will be a part of our sample. So we will highlight this particular samples in serial number. Now we will remove this filter and we'll move to our second sampling criteria, that is 50 random samples. Now to select 50 random samples, we will be using an Excel function called random. Now we have already written it here. We will be selecting 50 random sample size. Now we will be using a random function. For this random function, it spells rand between. So it asks us to give two number, a top and a bottom, and it will select any number between those two numbers randomly. So our bottom number we have defined it as 0, and our top number we have defined it as 620, which is nothing but our sample, our population size. So this formula will give us any number randomly between 0 and 620. Now every time we press F2 and enter, this number will keep on changing. Even if we do any changes or if we in any other cell in Excel, the number will keep on changing. This is how Excel calculates a random number. Now we will be calculating 50 more of this or 49 more of these random sample numbers, and then we will be selecting invoices with the same serial number as our samples. So what you can do, you can copy this cell into 49 other cell, or you can use an if function to make sure that you only get 50 random numbers. I have applied an if formula here. If you can want, you can look into it. Will not go into details of it. Now that we already have a 15 random numbers, we will pay special this number so that this number does not keep on changing. Now we need to highlight these random numbers in our serial number column. So we have already selected the random numbers. We'll press Ctrl and we'll select all our serial numbers. And now we will go to conditional formatting and we will highlight cells which are having duplicate values. We will select a custom format and we will select the same color that we have selected for top 15 or above invoice value above 30,000. We will fill this with the same color and OK. So this is how we select random samples using random function in Excel. Now we will filter this data by color, and this is our sample for vouching and verification. Now as you can see, out of population size of 620 and population value of 48 lakhs, our sample size of 65 invoices and sample values of 10 lakhs, and these are the relative percentages. Now we have used here subtotal function to count the number of filtered data, and we have used subtotal function to get the value of filtered data instead of sum function where we get a total only. And instead of count function, we can also use row function to count the number of or size of our population. Now here in this sheet we are getting the sample as a part of our main sales register only. So if you want a sample separately as a and not a part of your sales register, then we can do it by using advanced filter and pivot. Now here I have already written the first criteria, invoice value is greater than 30,000. So we will use advanced filter to get those samples. Let us do it. So we'll copy it here. Now the list range is nothing but our sales register for which the filter will be applied. Criteria has already been properly selected by Excel, and we'll copy it to B7. So this gives the sample for our first criteria. And now what we will do, we will copy the random numbers that we already calculated and we'll paste below this. And now we will be using pivot to get the data for these 4 columns. And instead of using pivot, normal pivot, we will be using pivot with array formula to get the data for all the formula at one shot. So let us do this. Sorry, we'll be using VLOOKUP to get the data for all the 4 columns using array at one shot. VLOOKUP. So serial number is our lookup value. Our sales register is our array table. We will freeze this part. Then we need to select the column numbers. Now since we need multiple columns, we will be using an array here. So we'll get a put in curly brackets and we'll write all the column numbers that we want. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll close the curly brackets, and if nothing is the result should be 0. So here we close our VLOOKUP formula, and since we are using an array function, instead of enter we'll be pressing Ctrl Shift Enter. Oh, I need to select first all these 4 cells at a time and then Ctrl Shift Enter. So here we have got the result for all the 4 columns at one time, and we'll drag this formula till the last serial number, and we got the data for all our samples. There's one less sample that has come here, but otherwise for 64 sample size the value is 10 lakhs, and these are the relative percentages. Now in this type of random samplings, we don't have a control over from which part of a data the samples will be coming. So it may so happen that more samples get selected for lower values and less samples get selected for higher values, and you may miss some important data. So to overcome this thing, you may use stratified sampling or stratified random sampling. Now here through pivot, I have divided the sale value into group of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 groups, such that for 0 to 10,000 all invoice value are clubbed here, from 10 to 20,000 all invoice value are clubbed here, and so on. Now if you see, between 0 to 10,000 there are in total 468 invoices having total value of 20 lakhs. In the next strata or next group there are 123 invoices covering a value of 16 lakhs, and so on. So basically my first group covers 75% of my invoices and 43% of my value. So based on this grouping, I will decide that I want to select one sample from this group, one sample from this group, one sample from this group, maybe two sample from this group, four sample from this group, six sample from this particular group, 15 sample from this group, and 35 sample from this group, and this is how I will select my total 65 samples from the entire data. Now you can right click here, go to expand, and expand it by serial number, where we and there you can see all the serial numbers in the first group or first data of data, and then you can apply random sampling on this number and you can randomly select your 35 samples. So friends, this is all that I wanted to share with you regarding sampling using random numbers and stratified sampling using random numbers. We have used these many Excel functions in this particular video for performing various tasks, that is rows, sum, subtotal, filter, random function, advanced filter, VLOOKUP with array, pivot, and if. With this we end our video. If you liked our video, please hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel to get a notification for our future videos. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.